You know, for the past few days, we've been kind of bashing on HCW and Empire because, honestly, just because of the things I've heard. But I'm just going to give you a little advice, specifically to the noobs out there that are trying to get into HCW. And this will be a really short thing, so I'll just do this just to waste time. There we go. But I'll just tell you what not to do, okay? First of all, do not go in the room and be like, Kyle, I want a fucking contract. I will face you for a contract. Do not be like that. Because the things I hear from you fucking idiots makes me laugh and makes me want to come back and watch you for just one day and see what the fuck you do. Another thing. Don't be like, I will wrestle him in the ring when there's a match going on. You will be kicked on the spot. Secondly, thirdly, you can talk, but don't be a fucking idiot and spam the whole fucking room like you're doing a raid, okay? And I remember the army raids over there, so, just don't do that, okay? That's not good. Especially when they're in a match or a promo and they're like, you see someone doing an epic promo and then they're like, what the fuck you doing? And they just spam the whole fucking thing while they're talking or when the commentator's talking or whatever. You can talk, but in moderation. And if this wasn't obvious, don't shout every fucking time. You can shout if you're in a match. But you can in the crowd a little bit, not as much because, you know, they'll have a rule like, don't shout or you'll get fucking kicked and get banhammered and fucking shit. But enough about what not to do. What to do is, number one, if you can role play, then good for you. You've just completed step one. Because we don't want noobs in the fucking shit. Unless you're trying to improve, which is different. Number two, go onto their forum, and I forget the link, and when I remember it, I will put it in the description of this video, so do not worry. So you can, if you are retarded and you do not know how to click shit, I will put it here when I figure out what the link is. But again, number two, join their forum. Number three, apply onto it, because I have seen over the years so many fucksticks. And yes, that's a word for you retards out there. Fuck sticks. It came out of my mouth, so it's a word now. But, for all you retards, and all you stupid fucking idiots out there, apply for the site. And what I mean by that is use the apply to join or whatever it's called on the forum. Do not be on spam or on chat being like, I want to be John Morrison, yeah! Do not do that. Because you will not only be laughed at, but you will be probably banned from the forum if you spam it enough. So, use the register, whatever it's called. I think it's the apply for HCW or register for HCW or whatever the fuck it is. Number four. When you do that, there is a room. But I think Aaron owns it, and it's a little training room. If you don't think you're ready to be in a match, start there. Do a little few practice matches. Hell, do them in a few other feds too when you're role playing with maybe some low-level name feds or whatever, just so you have some confidence. And then just keep going up the ladder until you think you're ready for your debut or whatever. Number five. This is really important. Do not ask, when do I debut? When do I do this shit? Do not ask that fucking shit. Okay? It's simple. I understand if you're like, say, for example, you're gone for a year, or you're on the roster for a year and you don't get a fucking match. I understand that. Or a few months. I understand that, and that's probably a little overboard when I said a year, but still. You know, if you're waiting and hard long enough, that's fine. You can ask for one. But don't be there on the first day of the forum. It's like, I want to face Matt Kennedy, and I'm going to win the world title. Do not do that, okay? It's not that hard. Take your time, but also in moderation. Because if you wait too long, you might lose your spot. Number 6. Do not be an asshole in the crowd, because I have seen fucking mosh pits of spammers and bullshit. Like I said, this goes to an earlier thing we did here, but do not do that, because you will be their fucking whipping boy if you do something stupid enough to ruin your character, especially if you're a cop. What I mean by that is a creator wrestler, for example, Tristan Andrews or whatever. And that's not singling anybody out, or Trank Jericho. And again, that's not singling anybody out, but that's just an example for a call that you could use. Hell, you could be fucking Jose Canseco, fuckstick, fireman or whatever. I don't fucking care. Make sure your character has originality, though, because you won't want to be like a Miz wannabe, or a Cena wannabe, or a John Phoenix wannabe, or whatever. Also, do not annoy the fuck out of management. You can have conversations with them. You can do stuff with them, but do not fuck it up to where you will be fucked over in the future. And finally, no trannies. Fuck you all in the Divas division that are fucking trannies. Hate you. So, yeah. Oh, and also we'll do a separate one for if you're going to be a diva. And look out for that one very soon.